This is the Coach's Corner. I'm the host, Brent Blunt. I'm here with Coach Heron and the Wildcats. Coach, we didn't have a game last week. We were off. Did that give us some time to get some people healthy and get ready for this big game we got coming up?
Well, I won't say got people healthy, but it gave us time to kind of catch our breath. We gave the kids off on Monday. We practiced extremely hard Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then we were off again on Friday, and we went and scouted Valdosta. So, it came at a good time. We had been telling our kids all along we viewed those first 4 games as preseason, so then having an off week to get ready for the real season, I think it came at a good time.
Is it tough motivating the kids, and when you have essentially that week off, and then this week obviously leading into Valdosta, their focus, but how do you go about trying to keep them focused when you have that week where they don't have a team? As a coach, I know it's got to be difficult.
Well, it is. Off weeks are always hard to handle, and how you do it, how the kids respond. But our kids responded well. Because I think having Valdosta sitting there helped them respond well. And on top of that, we changed our routine up a little bit. We tried to make practice a little more competitive in those weeks and stuff like that. So, again, had a day off. The nature of who we're getting ready to play and change the practice a little bit, we were able to get through it pretty good.
Awesome. Coach, I'd spoken to you. Grant Gabriel, one of our starters in the secondary, got hurt. Have there any timetable when he's going to be able to be back yet?
Well, he's cleared and is practicing, and we hope can play this week. He's certainly going to give it a try, and he's not completely recovered, but he's a tough kid and he wants to play, and we're going to give it a shot.
Good. That'd be a boost to that.
Absolutely.
Looking ahead to this week, obviously we've got Valdosta, one of the most storied programs not only in Georgia but in the nation. So that that's always fun, and to go over there, and it's where we won the first state title here at Camden. So it's got to be special for you going over there. Talk a little bit about what you've seen on tape with them and what we can expect.
Well, they've got a great football team, and they're 3-1. They beat 3 pretty good teams. They stubbed their toe, so to speak, against Brooks County, who Brooks County would beat a lot of people, and that's a big rivalry like us and Charlton used to be, I guess, and so they've got a good team. And I told a sports writer yesterday, the thing that impressed me most about Valdosta right now is they're very well coached in all areas, and they've got good players. But a lot of times you'll see teams on film and you say, well, they're better offensively or they're better defensively or their kicking game's not as good, or something like that. They don't have any weaknesses. I feel like they're good on offense. I feel like they're very good on defense. I feel like their special teams are strong, and we've got our hands full. All the things that goes into making them a good football team, and then you factor in the fact we've got to go there to Cleveland Field, to Bazemore Hyder Stadium, to Death Valley. That's a daunting task, and they're the region champions. They're the defending region champions, and we're the new kid on the block, so to speak. So. I had an opportunity last spring. I went over to a soccer game, and then again the other night went to the stadium, and it's impressive. They have done a great job renovating it, and they've got a museum down in the corner. I had an opportunity to go in before the game, and our fans should take advantage of that. It's just basically a history of high school football at Valdosta and across the state of Georgia, and as a football fan first, you can't go into that place without appreciating what they've done, and they've forgotten more state championships than we've won. So it will be an exciting place to play, and certainly it's an honor for us to get to play in a venue like that.
I was watching the NFL and I saw Mike Smith, the coach for the Falcons, and they were playing Green Bay, and one very storied program, kind of like Valdosta in the NFL. And one of the things he pointed out is you can't get caught up in all the storiedness of the program. And when he took his players out on the field, he said they put their pants on and strap their cleats on and everything, just like what we do. It's no different than any other game. That trying to focus is there any of that where I know you used to play? Part of playing the Dome was to get kids ready and get over that whole thing. Is there any fear that when we go in there they get caught up in the hype of Valdosta and stuff?
Well, the good news is we're not playing the 1968 team or the 1972 team, that sort of thing. We're playing this year's team. But, our kids had to handle that. One of the things about Green Bay, you still got to handle Lambeau Field and the elements and those crazy fans, and we've got to handle that part of it. It will be an intense atmosphere. It's going to be different than what we've played in this year. We had a huge crowd at Peachtree, but in the Dome you don't really notice that. You're going to notice the crowd Friday night, and it's going to be a factor. So, it's a new experience for us. We don't have a single kid on our staff or on our team that's ever played a game at a Region 1 stadium. And, that's kind of astounding. You start thinking about, we've played a lot of Region 1 teams, but we've played them here.
Sure.
And so, as a coach, yeah, that's a concern. But, we're going to go in there and we're going to act like we're supposed to be there and try to take care of business.
Well, we're looking forward for a great game. As a fan, as a coach, this is what you ask for. This is part of being a Region 1, and everybody's excited about. So I know it's going to be a big crowd. Miss Dana said that they've already got one bus already sold out going over there. She wanted me to let everybody know that they've got tickets on sale through Friday for $10, or I'm sorry, for $8 here in the athletic office. So they need to get the tickets before they head over to Valdosta. So, Coach, hopefully we'll get over there and get us a good win and come back and keep everybody healthy.
Well, it's the start to the region. We've been talking about it all year long, and you want to get off to a good start. So, we're going to go over there and do our best.
Good luck. We'll see you next Thursday evening.